Cleetus McFarland YouTube channel.
Okay, I don't want to alarm anybody, but today we're going to make dyno pulls with Leroy, and there's no other tuner coming today but your boy Cleet. So, come on, Zach, we got this, dude.
I mean, yeah, we got it. It's only 1,000 horsepower.
Yeah. That's the big thing, is we're not going for a lot of horsepower today. For those of you guys who know, slipper clutches do not like the dyno. The goal today is to just make sure the fuel map is close, make sure the car can make a full pull. It feels good. We're going to do low boost, maybe 10, 12, 14 pounds of boost, couple pulls. And I will send the data logs off to, someone like Dr. Tunaball who can really analyze them. But I want to get it as close as we can so that we can go test this thing. So my boy Zach, Ty, and Sam came in today on the weekend so we can try and get this thing going. We really want to test it. It's going to take some overtime hours to make that happen. So got a little weekend dyno session going, just a few light pulls. If you came here to see 2,000 horsepower, you're not going to see it today, but we're going to get Leroy on the dyno right now, make some rips. Everything seems to be done. We fixed the fuel leaks. We got brakes. We got a clutch. We got a lot of working things. We got our CO2 hooked up. Zach got the clutch switches done, so the wiring is pretty much complete. Oof, man, we are so freaking close. So we got to bolt the seat in and give this thing a rip. Handbrake placement is sick. I can reach a handbrake, the stick shift, and the CO2 right there. Shoe brother. Guys, we're off the lift. We're about to try and drive Leroy to the dyno. I'm freaking out. I'm fired up. Are you happy with the ride height?
Yeah.
It's pretty low.
As I can get it, so it's perfect.
Sick. That's pretty damn low there, Ty.
Yeah, I wanted to go more, but the ground was in the way.
How do you guys feel? Are you scared?
I'm not scared.
I'm at a loss for words right now. How'd the first drive feel?
Running rough,
Yeah.
but our fuel pressure is cranked up. We changed out the spring and the fuel pressure regulator. We need to dial that back a little bit. It's making 100 pounds of fuel pressure at idle. So we'll turn her down.
Yeah.
It's a mid.
It's a smidge for now.
Car drives good. The clutch is obviously aggressive,
Yeah.
but that's how it's supposed to be, I guess.
We're not building them mild, we're building them wild.
Yes, sir. All right, we found some issues. We had some sensors scaled incorrectly, so that might be part of the reason why I was running so freaking rich. We changed some scaling around. Now it's revving a lot better. We're gonna try and make a pull with the boost controller off and see how everything works, but man, I'm happy with that, boys.
Dude, she put out a nice little fireball right there. Hey, that's a good start.
Yeah.
300?
Well, no. 555.
Ooh.
See how much boost it made. I'll be honest, guys, I am in a little over my head right now with this tuning. I have never made a methanol tune, and I'm willing to admit that. So I am struggling to get this fuel figured out. But now that I have a little bit of a data log, I can send it off to our boy Dr. Tunawall, and I'm sure he'll send something back that'll work a little better. Whoa, brother made 5.6. All right, at 5,500 RPM, guys. We're getting crazy out here.
Might run a 6.
Might run a 6. I don't know. We got a new tune here from our boy Nate. He said mine wasn't that bad, quotes. So feeling pretty good about that. But here we go, round 2. Might go a little further this time if it's not lean.
$7.18.
Okay, yeah, well, I still was barely in it. Just trying to get some data without killing it, you know what I mean?
Oh yeah.
It was growing the tire. It was looking pretty cool.
Scary. What to make?
759.
759. Okay, cool.
So we're going up.
That makes me happy because I'm like, I feel like I have no control of this thing, and it looks like the boost actually leveled out. I was worried it was just gonna like keep freight training. Everything looks really good. I think I'm gonna do another pull, but just do it longer.
Yeah. It sounds pretty spicy when it starts getting into it.
All right, ready? We're gonna do one more.
Yeah.
Feel the cylinder head temp. Is it super hot?
Let's see what these heads feel like. Can't hold my hand on them. Lukewarm at best.
What a make.
Made 754 and 525.
Sweet.
So that's pretty consistent.
Okay, so it made 7.6 pounds of boost.
7.6
7.6.
on the gate.
That's
no
just
CO2.
on wastegate, yeah. Revving out nicely.
This thing goes to the moon, dude. It sounds so good.
Okay, so as far as we can tell, the engine's running really good. It's making great power, 700 horsepower like it's nothing. I would feel comfortable going to the track on that tune-up and making some 60-foot hits. I'm just, you know, I want to make sure we don't hurt this clutch because they're hard to get. Now you gotta keep going. Now you gotta keep going. All right, don't stop blowing your truck up. You know we got Dr. Tunum all fired up when he's doing a trailer burnout at 8 a.m. Let's go! Big test day for Leroy. We are making some clutch adjustments. And we are heading to Bradenton Motorsports Park, and we are going racing, boys. Woohoo! This is so exciting. How do you feel, Zach?
Dude, I'm pumped.
I'm so pumped.
Just doing clutches again is so exciting.
Feels good. Hey, let me see that Leroy shirt.
Oh yeah.
Ooh, Leroy 2.0 t-shirts out now. So fresh. Oh wait, hold on. Let me show them the bottom. I paid for 0.0002 of the Leroy 2.0 build. We got one for you, dog.
Dude, who invented traction control on them things? Good Lord.
Unreal. You can't turn that off?
I did. It was like, nah, dude.
Still wants to do it.
You got a trailer, no burnouts.
Yeah, that's smart. Well, Leroy's a race car officially. Even though he could drive over to the track pretty easily, we didn't want to get it hot because we want to pull up and make a hit right away. I am so excited, you guys. This is freaking incredible. Leroy's looking good, feeling good. Hope today goes well. Oh, Leroy, you're home, brother. You're at the track. Here we go, guys. The goal for the first run is to do a 1-2 shift. So nothing past that, just gonna pull it into second gear. We're doing a pretty short boost ramp, about 15 on the dome, which will be about 11 pounds of boost if it, you know, makes it that far, but we shall see.
You can change the tire without a jack now.
I drove the C7 yesterday just to make sure I know how to drive stick shift still. It's gonna be, I gotta remember to not hit the clutch.
It's gonna need some right rear sway bar. That thing turned instantly.
Not your average. We'll see what that's about. So we just spun in place.
Okay, well, we gotta believe the front left brake is in the burnout. The car rotated around the front right, and then it just demolished the tires. So we must have too much base pressure, right?
It's pretty much like today's event is like, it's like a test and tune.
Yeah.
So the prep's not going to be that great, and it's getting close to heated.
It's gotta be way softer.
I'm going to throw a lot of preload in that right rear so you don't do a donut this time.
Yeah.
Know what that was?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think a lot of that was, it went crooked fast.
I didn't know
thought
if
you were
the
just
brake
going
might
to
need
keep
to
going.
be bled to.
Yeah, it might have only grabbed one rear.
Okay guys, keep in mind that I'm no scientist, but looks like the clutch started grabbing right when I let off the clutch. The clutch slipped, then grabbed right here. I think 5,200 RPM, and I think that's a little low. It really should kind of blow through that area and then slip the clutch. Looks like it was biting down on it pretty hard. And then our tire spun, and then I let off, so we'll have to loosen up the clutch a little bit, but we were making 6.5 pounds of boost, which is right where we wanted to be, so let's make some adjustments and try it again. All right, so we just decided to lower our counterweight too, so we're ditching this heavier setup. This is about 7.5 grams. We're going down to about 6 grams. We want the clutch to slip. Now that we realize Leroy's so much lighter, we might add a little bit too much weight on board for that clutch. It really wanted to lock up quick.
No.
No.
You got a lot of weight you missing.
What am I missing? Oh, what is
I
that,
gotta tell you
20
this.
pounds?
I'll buy y'all lunch, but I can tell you this. My car weighed 2309 on those scales. When I took it to another set of scales, it weighed 2550.
That's
Just-
there's
just
still
so you know,
plenty
we
of
gotta
gap
check the-
for
well, we
you to
gotta
buy
check the
lunch.
scales. Yeah, I'll buy lunch. I don't care. Y'all won, but I'm just letting you know that.
This
I
guy,
weighed
dude.
2309. I got a picture.
Our
of it.
scales might not be
I don't
perfect.
think they're off by 600 pounds.
All right, so guys, the sound you're gonna be looking for here is a like, it shouldn't go like instantly drag the motor down. It should. So listen for that.
That was a good burnout right there.
down the track finally.
He floored it a little bit.
Yeah, a little bit.
You can even see, look at when he gets on it out there, see the lines where it's hopping the ridge.
Oh yeah, you can definitely see right out there. You can see it.
It's got no frame, nothing's
Hopping.
happening. The car's staying rigid, so it's just bouncing the tire when he
So we
floors
got to do some suspension.
it needs a lot of something.
That sounds good for the clutch guy.
Yeah. Well, the thing is like the clutch is probably like perfect for like
I
a
think it
working
is.
car, but usually you have the clutch slip till you get the chassis right, then you add clutch weight to make it fast.
Changing gears. Whoa, brother. Oh, baby. I just wanted to pick up some data, you know what I mean?
Dude, is that your first time slip?
Yeah, I still know how to shift. All right, well, at least now we can see where the clutch is locking up.
Yep.
It felt really tight.
Really?
Like, I didn't feel it slipping at all. Normally they slip a little bit, even on the gear changes. So I think we're still really tight.
Maybe a little less weight.
I think so, or more power.
Yep.
Yeah, I don't think it'll take any more power.
The starting line it's tough because it's like sunny day. It's a testing tune. There's a ton of cars, so I think we just soften the base up even more. Let it slip, and then leave the weight up top and try that. But at least we got some data. We did a couple
We'll loosen the
shifts.
front end up a little bit too. That way it can transfer a little better.
Okay.
And see if it helps.
Sounds good. Okay, guys, so Leroy made about 11 pounds of boost down track on that one. Problem is the clutch is not slipping at all. The clutch needs to slip and go, you know what I mean? And it won't do that unless the tire's hooked up. But even though when I floored it in first gear and it started making some power, it didn't slip the clutch. Like, it really should have. So we're taking even more weight off the clutch, and we're gonna go try it again. We're also gonna loosen up the suspension a bunch to try and get it to really transfer some weight and hopefully go down the track. But it's hard because we're fighting a car that we've never set up and track conditions, you know, all that good stuff. All right, guys, pulling up at round 3. We lightened up the clutch again. We lightened up the 2-step. We made some suspension changes. It's a lot different on this one, so I sure hope something cool happens.
Looks like we may need to bleed those brakes again. All right. Dude, she got it out the hole.
Left the starting line on power, that's good.
Yeah,
Making progress.
that's a good start. So maybe a
Making
little
progress.
less weight. Maybe it started locking up a little too soon.
And lock up and shook the tires. It's still not really doing anything suspension-wise, but it went 1.8 to the 60, which is good.
Yeah.
But I promise that's the right way we wanted to go. Woo. Hello. 128, 60 foot. Okay. Okay, there we go. Thank you. Hey, 128, 60 foot.
Yeah. Dude, it finally took it.
Yeah, and then it spun, and I actually shifted second on the spin. Luckily, it didn't break.
Yeah, I wonder if we maybe need to take a little more weight off, because that looked about like maybe when the clutch grabbed.
Yeah, that was actually what we were looking for. So
yeah.
At least we got something to look at now.
Starting to roll out, so
hey,
now we just got to get it to keep rolling out.
we're just getting started. So let's look at the data and we'll make a decision. All right, guys, that's what we wanted right there. That still locked up pretty low, like 5,200 RPM. So I wonder if we either hit it with more power now or if we loosen the clutch up. I'm not really sure, but I'm gonna make some calls and find out. All right, so we're looking at the data log. Leroy spun 108 into the run and still went a 128 60 foot. So it was doing its job for a second there. All right, give me the news, Doc.
So when we were reassembling the car, George is like, hey, where do you want the bars at? And I'm like, oh, I'll put them neutral, center on the holes, you know? Well, center on the holes is only 135% anti-squat, and the instant center is 37.
Is that not good?
Well, if you come down here, it's not bad, but it's not great. I had stars next to the two I wanted to start with.
Oh.
And they're a lot more aggressive. That's the one I wanted to start with.
I agree with that one.
Yeah.
Okay.
31 instant.
All right, well, hey, we're good. Let's try and get it in for this next pass. All right, guys, so the theory is if you make the bar angle more aggressive, it makes the suspension in the back want to drive under the car more. So Ty is changing that up right now to hopefully buy us some extra spice on the suspension movement. Really had to come flex your auto car life on me, dude?
Oh, it's so great.
Doing no work at all?
Man,
Meanwhile,
I didn't adjust my converter today.
yeah. Okay, let me change the
I didn't have to
let me
wait
change the
anything.
little bolts on my clutch real quick. Give me an hour.
See all these bald spots everywhere in the track. I think a lot of it's what we're fighting. Also, look how easy it is to walk right now. Normally it should be getting pissed off. So I think that's a big part of it.
This reminds me of when Mullet first started making some power. Unbelievable. Thank you.
Yes, sir.
Still went through the 8th at 138. Y'all frustrated yet?
Never. This is stick shift stuff, dude. You can't get frustrated first day.
That's true. Still went 138 mile an hour.
There's still about 10 more days of this stuff.
Yeah.
She's moving the shocks around now.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're moving a good bit, but we gotta figure out.
138.
Yeah.
What? That did not look like that
We're
fast.
making some horsepower.
It felt really, really good in the car. Like the gear changes, everything felt nice. But the damn launch, bro. I'll take a 140 60 foot just so I can go to the 8th. I want to feel it.
Yeah.
Well, guys, we're looking at the data log here, and now we're on to a new issue. We made about 18 pounds of boost, and for some reason we have low oil pressure. I don't know if that's because we had a sensor scaling issue or if the engine's actually low on oil pressure, but we better figure that out. All right, Zach and I were having some tugs on our heartstrings, so we came back to check on this oil filter, see if it's maybe a sensor issue or if there's in fact a bunch of metal in the oil, which would really blow.
The oil looked pretty good so far. Never really got hot.
Yeah,
today.
we drained it out of the car and it looked good, but yeah, for a break-in that might be fine. All right, we changed the oil. Oh, my shifter was super loose, by the way. Bolts are coming out the side of it. All right, Leroy, it'd be really cool of you to have like good oil pressure. Be really cool.
It's so nice the screen stays on while we crank now.
I'd say we're good. That braking oil is real thin, dude.
Well, I think
Yeah, braking
braking
oil.
oil's not good for heat, track conditions. It's braking.
All right. We're idiots. As confirmed again in today's episode.
How tough a Texas speed motor is.
Yeah, we got lucky. All right, so at least the oil pressure thing's out of the way. We got to figure out the clutch stuff, which I think is just better track conditions. So hopefully we can figure that out in a day or two before World Cup. But that's it for now. Thanks for watching Do It For Dale. We will freaking see you later.